Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverages. A very creamy banana and blueberry milkshake, very tasty indeed. So welcome back to the game, and in the previous episode we were building the mall shopping centre bazaar type thing. It's basically the odd job building where I've just been putting random stuff in. We've got the laundry, which is like another laundromat type thing. This is actually dry cleaning, we've called this. And then there was a shower down here which I wasn't happy with, and I've removed it. More on that in a moment. And we also have obviously the thoroughfare in the middle, which I want to put some benches in, as well as the two other empty rooms, which by the end of this episode hopefully will not be empty. So let's have a quick look at a couple of things. Firstly, let me fix that street light. Secondly, the shower. I removed it because, quite frankly, I was not happy with it at all. It was perfect for what it needed to be, which is basically just it needed to have showers in, but I want to make it more of a sort of I don't know, I will still have showers in. I'm just going to put showers on the I'm going to put like a couple of, I think maybe, do I put a row in here? Basically, I'm going to have showers around back here, but we'll also have some other sinks and things like that in, just because it'll look okay. And as you can see, the workers are flying in now to crack on with that. Speaking of workers, I've hired another 20. That's taking our money to a not great minus 9 grand, but we'll see how things crack on as we progress. So we got a tiled wall is now in, and we want to put in sink and mirror, so it's a bit more of a bathroom type thing, but then obviously we will still have the showers in like so. And if I was to place that in here, we could then have the showers like that. So we're still going to have the decent amount of shower heads, but obviously we also have now the other stuff in there as well to make it look a bit more like an actual room that exists, rather than just a cupboard full of plumbing, which is basically what it was before I altered it. Let me just put that in there, and then we'll redo the sink and mirror there. Has that finally? It hasn't finally. So this radiator here has been a bit of a stubborn one. If we go to water, we can see that the plumbing does go through, or does it go through there? Oh no, it doesn't. It goes underneath that one. Ah, that's why I was a bit confused. Not that it takes much. So we'll also put in some of the, oh good grief. You know what? I'm going to stop that there, and what I'll do is I'm going to go to sell utility, and I'm just going to do that, because quite frankly there's so much going on that I can't be bothered to replumb it in. Let's go ahead and tunnel there and tunnel there. I believe those. Tunnel search. This could be legitimate. They've searched that and not found anything. That one I'm not worried about. But this one over here, certainly. Let me dismantle that toilet and that toilet. Oh, they wouldn't do that, though. They wouldn't go up and across, would they? No. Let's take a bit of a risk and not bother with that one. Okay, back over to the shower room that looks more realistic. It's still a compromise, I must confess, but it's better than it was. So the piping then, we're going to have to connect up, how are we going to do this? We'll connect up those and those and those and something like that. Obviously, there's also hot water as well. So hot water pipe, which is going to have to go, I think, like this. And that should suffice. And we'll put a little bit extra in there. And obviously, the insulation to go in there as well. So that's now all in, which is good. I have also got the restaurant service picked up because, quite frankly, I don't think we're going to be doing the tool cleanup. Oh, also, and a great suggestion from a couple of people here is that why don't we make the slums more slum-like and have like random obnoxious things in here, like massive floodlights, like overlooking some of the areas. Yeah, I actually like the idea of that also, and I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Tires? Why don't we have tire stacks everywhere? I mean, yeah, it seems like a pretty much obvious choice. Let's not put it in front of someone's property. Property, as if it's like something. Oh yeah, what's your mortgage on that thing like? But yeah, we're going to put in the tyre stacks here, which once I've also put in, there's a couple of other things I want to put in, so let's have those in there and some of them around here. Just lots of tyre stacks, like that, and like that. And also, as people rightly point out, what you expect as well is just like TVs dumped, especially these really like these old-fashioned ones, just like people dumping the TVs there. I actually like, again, the idea of that, so we'll put these in, and that'll make it somewhat ironically some of the most well-featured areas in the facility. What else could we have in here that would make it look a bit, I was going to say a bit rubbish, but, well, the natural choice is more bins. And, I mean, obviously I'm randomly placing, well, randomly as best I can anyway, to just dump them in. And like that, and like that. And obviously some of these are going to require, oh yeah, some of them are actually going to require power, which I won't connect up because why would we? And have people, like, dumped sofas as well? Have we got sofas that are like brown sofas? There we go. People have been dumping sofas in here, like that, and we'll put one in here, in the back there. Yeah, this is starting to look more like I envisaged it. Like that. Then maybe one there, and then in here. And that should probably do it. Okay, so there's that done, and ooh, we have the parole officer who's only injured. Looks like they've been healed, which is good. Right, so this toilet is now all connected, which is fine. Back over to water and to the water pipe insulation, and I'll do what I can to connect that up, which is like so. If we check out the needs here, we do have clothing needs, which is actually improving. We do have that one working better over here. I think we will put in some more laundry machines, but we have to be careful because the last time I did this, it broke. So let's see how we get on with that one. And I think that's all. Yes, got the insulation as well. Okay, good. So that is all sorted. We've got this working, and yeah, this is interest. That's a lot more like slum. Yeah, the tire stacks and the TVs and the bins and stuff. That actually works much better in terms of its design. I wonder if there's anything else we can put into to make it a bit more, just run down and whatnot. I guess weight benches would we could put some in there, and then the camera just decides to head all kinds of north. Or barbed wire. And put barbed wire on top of this? I don't think so. Oh, gravestones. We sadly can place more gravestones. Just getting to a lot of the odd jobs that I've sort of not been ignoring, certainly, but I've been I just haven't got around to, so that's fine. Rat traps. Would we have rat traps in here? Why not? We'll have a couple of those in, and I think maybe we call it there for now for that one. Okay, so over here we have two areas, and I want to dismantle that door and dismantle that door. I think closing them would be better, but I do want to go to walls and doors and over to the classy walls. I'm going to put both of them in here. Now this is just going to be a shop front, so you come in and there's a shop front there, so that's like your till area, and then the rest of it obviously we'll just put in, well, the shop. And then this one I want is like a games shop, like a not necessarily an arcade or a place to buy like games, but I mean, is there a 40k? No, is a Warhammer? No, we can. Other war games are available, although some people may disagree. But they're wrong. Anyway, we've got other things we can place in there. So we can, I think, maybe if we have this as a common room, we can have things like the snack machine, we can have loads of arcade cabinets, computer stations, video calling booths, and obviously some seating as well. So it'll look and indeed function for the facility. So it'll hopefully improve things. Oh, look at that. That's, I wouldn't say improved, but it's improved in terms of its looks and what I was aiming for originally. And because of the TVs, because of the sofas, because of the tyre stacks and the weight benches, it's probably one of the most well provisioned areas of the facility, which is somewhat ironic. Anyway, I'm just going to go over to grass because I'm very aware that I haven't put grass around this area, which I will do now. That's for the front here in this area. This is going to be something else. We'll get to that later on. Okay, these are now placed, which is excellent. I want to go over to shop, and we are going to designate this one at the top as a shop, and then I will put the other one as a common room, like so. Okay, that's now in, and for the shop, we will build that first. So over to objects, and we're going to go down to the shop front, and the shop front can go there. While I've got this in hand, that shop front can go there. And how do we want to have the shop? Well, you've got your shop shelving, and I guess we could, if we wanted to, just place shop shelves like all the way along the outside. Is it going to fit in? Oh, it fits in beautifully, in fact. So that's what we're going to do. We'll have shop shelving like that. And what else do we need? We also need a table oak bamboo table. Let's go down to, I think, table oak, although it's not highlighting it. Table oak, there it is. And we'll have the table oak along like this. And again, that fits in very nicely. I think what we'll also do is have a couple of chairs behind there and similar thing in here. So we'll wait for them to do that, and we'll go over to electrical cable, connect that up, and let's see how that functions. While we are waiting, I'm just going to double check our staff only areas are indeed staff only and set correctly, which it seems to be the case. There's apparently a tunnel over there, but I don't know if I believe it or not. Some of these areas have no access. That's because I've completely surrounded them. What I'll do then is I'll move things around because I don't like that no access areas. There's another tunnel that's there. I do believe that is actually a tunnel, but I'm not really too concerned about there being a bit of an issue there. One thing I have done is I've put a bit of yard time in between 6 and 7, and oh, there we go, there is the tunnel. Let's just remove that and then prioritize it. Yeah, I just thought I'd put that in as people have suggested it, and indeed it hopefully will start affecting people's exercise need, even though we have 1, 2, 3 yards with, I think that was Graham O'Donnell on the running track there. I think they were running around. Anyway, we have our running track, we have the gym over here. So, I mean, we've got plenty of provision for exercise, just, you know, we haven't got some of the people using it. Oh, I was going to put benches in here, wasn't I? So, bench, we've got oak benches and park benches and bamboos and whatnot, but I think we're just going to go with the standard bench. What's the gap that we can put around here? Is there a gap we can put that's reasonable? I think that 4 and 4, and we want some bins. We've got compost bin, filing cabinet. Why is that in there? I'm gonna put, like, I would like proper trash bins essentially, but I don't think we're gonna have that. But I will put like some recycling bins and other such things in there. And there's a tunnel there. Oh, that is definitely legitimate. Search toilets. And let's see if they actually search it. Yes, indeed. Oh, look at that. Well, they've searched the toilet and they didn't find anything, so let's prioritize the building up, the removal of that. That came up straight away, didn't it? Yep. Straight away. Okay, over to removal of tunnels, and that can go, and then we'll put the china back in. There we go, and again, prioritize the building of that. So the shop is looking all right. In terms of flooring, we haven't got any flooring in yet. I'm staying away from the wooden floor, although it would look okay. I think we want something a bit more utilitarian, perhaps. Laminate would probably be the way forward. In the arcade or games shop, let's do something a bit different. Triangular tiles. Squares are a thing of the past. Embrace the triangular future. That sounds different. Oh, wow, that's a surprise. Due to logistics error, we've received some extra supplies. I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool. Not so much. Anyway, one prisoner passed the 3 strikes program. There was a couple of people requesting that we have a look at that, and indeed, if we go down, we do have 3 strikes program. 17 interested, 20 finished, 0% pass rate. We have got the 3 strikes training, and there are people doing the 3 strikes program. They're just apparently not very good at doing it, or maybe perhaps whoever we bring in are not very good teachers. Who knows? And that is difficult on the eyes for some reason. Alright, fair enough. So that's now in and working. Apart from the light there for some reason. Let me just extend that. And let's get this arcade type thing working. Or actually what I should probably do is place in some extra wall sections there. So this is the common room, and if we go over to objects and type in common room, we have boomboxes, arcade cabinets, chairs, and radios. I'm not going to put in radios. I am okay with pool tables and other such things. First things first, the video calling booths. I'm going to put these at the end, and these are like, you know what they remind me of? That ball throwing game. We have to fling the balls in the hoops in the back. There will be a proper name for it, I'm sure. But we're putting that in. And then because of the space available, I'm tempted to put in some things like the table tennis, because there's enough space around it that it will pretty much fit in like that, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. It's going to be quite a cramped area, but that's fine. Arcade cabinets then will also go along here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same on the other side, and then in the middle, and maybe along here, and then we could put them there and there, but I don't think that is the way forward for those bits. Actually, would it be better if I... It would be better if I redo those, actually. Let's get rid of them. And instead, what I'll do is have a row of 5 like that, and then we'll have a gap, and then that can go on there. So that's a bit better. Yeah, that fits a bit better. Snack machines, we're going to put in like so. We've got the video calling booths. We have... yeah, it's more like an arcade than like a games place. I guess it could be either. It'll be fine. And I don't put chess tables in. We do want an area, like we've got bookcases and such, this is going to be a bit like where you can go on, like this is actually like shelving, store shelving type thing. And because I know I'm going to need it, or rather, in order to be a useful area, what I mean by that is we can run programs off of it, I will put in some like circle of chairs, and... we'll do that maybe, and then let's put chairs at the arcade cabinet. Oh, that works out, doesn't it? That actually looks pretty good. Okay, well, that's what we're going to go with, and we'll put a cactus in the middle. No, we'll get rid of that. And let's see what that looks like. So, interesting. Well, the power's gone off again. Oh, it's because we put the extra bits in there. Right. Okay, so over to wiring and to connections. I want to go over to here and the phone tap, which phones-wise, we've actually not got a huge amount. We will obviously connect up these video calling booths, and these are I think these are from the Future Tech DLC, and they work like normal phones. They provide the need for... where's the other ones not being put in? Provide the need for family, but obviously they don't physically interact with family, so you can use them a bit like a visitor booth sort of thing. Yeah, let's just wait for this other one to be placed, although apparently they are really wanting to crack on with arcade cabinets and everything else that's going in. We can see all of the workers streaming in there. Seems to be all right. Money's actually in the positive now, which is great. I'm just surprised that it's taken this long. Actually, I'm surprised that, to be fair, it's actually as good as it is, considering the amount of staff we have. So there we go. There is our arcade, and weather is... we've got a hot spell, which is why people are almost certainly going to be fighting. Because of that, then, let's put in some fans. So I'm going to put in a fan there and a fan there. Might as well put in one in maybe there, and maybe just opposite. Actually, we'll put one in there and there, and oh, another... Oh, there's a dog-cat-dog being taken out. Buzz, They're exhausted. I expect they would be. And this is Megamoo spoiling, trying to get over the fence. I've initiated a guard response, but they've already taken out 3 cats. And they're... Okay, what traits have those guys got? Extremely strong and extremely quick, and I would say deadly as well. And speaking of deadly, Emmy has taken that person out. What is going on around here? Killed by sniper with rifle. Ah, right, okay. So that person was trying to escape. That's what's happened there. This is the heat spell, so I'll just put it to stay indoors. Emergencies wise, I will call in the road maintenance and repair person. I don't think I need the repair person, but we'll do that anyway. Lots of prisoners have serious complaints, although staff morale is high. Let's see what those problems are. There's the riot underway. We had this before, so I'm not too concerned about it. It's when we had that heat spell, it went like this, so yeah. Where is the riot? Well, I'm guessing there's some sort of fighting over here. Well, they can't get to it. Just wait until the riot reveals itself. Not seeing where this riot is, but it's 40-odd prisoners. Okay. We're bringing in riot police and some paramedics. And I think it's all these guys here. And it's clothing need. Clothing. Really? Clothing need is the best it's ever been. Is it just because it's so hot? I think so. Well, we'll get the riot police off the van. Although I can't select them. For some reason, I cannot select them. Get off the van. Get off the van. Come on. Do whatever you need to do. So, construction is almost finished here, which I'm fairly happy with. I'm going to run that power cable further up. Actually, won't need to run that far, just to there. And I think, barring any mess-ups, that's most of the rioters sorted. Let's bring them down. Right, there's that done. That was the only building so far that I've seen that has indicated there's a problem. So we're on the cooldown now, and it is getting more concerning. Where's that death? Over here. So where is it? It's just a general riot that's going about, but that's concerning. That I don't know where it is. None of these have been taken over. Everyone's in bed. Bring them over there. Let's... some over there. And some over there. Right, so around here. Fine. If I wanted to, I could go for legal defense. It's 3 hours to do. And it gets us off the hook on here. So we have 5 hours, 25 minutes remaining to stop the riot. I anticipate we hopefully we will not need to have any other changes. Let's go here. Yeah, we won't have to buy the... Yeah, buy the 3-hour thing, and I am going to risk it and not attempt it. 7 prisoners are rioting, 5. And there we go. Okay. So, get rid of the paramedics, get rid of some riot police, and the riot's over with. Naughty. Okay. And then lots of prisoners have decided to just go and escape now, even though the fence is correctly shut. I guess they just have those needs. See all of the alerts there? They've got free time. They should be spending that free time on... Not that gate I'm going to lock shut. Lock shut. I don't want lockdown because that'll close all the doors and we don't want that. That guy's getting tackled. These are rushing towards here. It is currently yard time. And there's more rioting going on. And an escape. They did one person did actually get through. It's a nice 7 degrees now. So the weather's returned to normal. But it's all of these, obviously, traits that we have. Guard response in here. And guard response in here. I'm going to have to open this door now for the paramedics and such. There we go. You know what? If they escape through there, it sounds horrible, but fine. We've got other things to be dealing with. We need to sort out the rest of these needs. Big safety need. Sleep needs, family. It's currently work-free time, so they can look after their needs. So obviously this event's triggered all of this. A lot of these alerts aren't alerts, they're just people that have been... Oh. So, Robert Cunnins is currently rioting in here, the arcade. And the guys will not go in. I'm going to have to get riot police for that. Yes, I am. Seems a bit pointless, but we have to. So where are they? They've dropped them off. They're there. Come in here, please. I'm hoping that the needs will be better. Right. There's that guy stopped. Okay. I was talking about 15 minutes ago. We were talking about this place, and we're going to have the what was it called? This is the video calling booth. Let your prisoners see their loved ones when they cannot visit. Yes, so there you go. Improves a common room's grid. So this actually should be a fairly high-graded common room. It should be, anyway. Whether or not it is, it's a completely different story. So, in terms of programs, we can run more now because we have more common room, which is good. Any programs we can run? We can run first aid training. We can run guard taser certification. We can run pest control. We can run cold training. We have training for here. We've got workshop safety induction. All of the other conflict resolutions and stuff is on the go. Okay. So, yeah. Danger level is maxed, and we can see why. And I'm noticing that this need is slowly being fulfilled across the board, perhaps. There is a critical clothing need, but only 24. The rest of it is actually working all right. Speaking of working, I got distracted, so I haven't been able to assign people to there, but now we can. And naturally, I'm not going to be doing a shakedown in this episode. That would be, yeah, that would be madness. That would just make them even more annoyed. So, needs getting fulfilled for sleep. Looks like we've got a bit of a storm on the go. And then tomorrow, staff-wise, I'm going to hire some more cooks and another sniper, maybe? I don't think we need another sniper. Definitely want some more guards, though. And don't want any armed guards. We are going to have to get more dog handlers up to the 50. And there's a tree. Let's dismantle that tree. Okay. Your prisoners are going hungry. Yes, indeed. But now that we can prepare food, hopefully it's going to be much better. Currently eat time, and... oh, yeah, definitely need more cooks. Definitely need more cooks. I'm going to hire up to 40 now, because we have a lot more places to eat. There is food there. It's just they didn't... oh, wow. Apparently, a lot of them have not eaten. Let me see why. Logistics and food distribution. That is not terrible. Some of these should probably be on that one. But there still should be provision in here to make all the food. And I've just hired obviously lots more people here. Okay. Well, it's now free time. They can look after whatever needs they want. Which there's hygiene, exercise, family. There's a furious need for warmth of all things. But I think that's because some people will be out and about. Tunnel there, I don't believe it, so we'll not bother with that. We will search this and find a door control system, which we will duly... Oh, I was going to sell it, but apparently I can't sell it. Search, and that's a remote door in orange. Right, that's new. Fine, I guess. So, that is ridiculous. I've never seen the needs, not to my knowledge anyway, for that critical for a long time, that high up. And here's me thinking it was going to be a fairly chill episode about making a lovely little arcade in a game shop. So, I think now, with the weather settling, it should hopefully get better. Yeah, there's food getting distributed. There's food getting distributed here. There is some food trays to be cleaned. But it seems to be getting the way... It's getting better, and danger level is going down. It's the exact same pattern as we had in the previous couple of episodes, where we had a heatwave, and then for about 2 or 3 in-game days, it was just absolute chaos. Whereas... yes, it is now heading in the right direction. Okay, so one last thing then before we finish off. Over to foundations and more. And this is where we have our diner. And, well, I want an actual diner over here. And I'll have it so we have the pathing go straight across, and I'll make sure we've got a bit of a gap here. So over to, it is flooring and landscaping, and I want to place some grass in along here. Like, so this is going to be grass, like that. That's going to cover that over. And obviously we've got, like, the grass coming along. A lot of this is not actually grass, but we will have to have it as grass. I'll have to check that in a moment. See what the foreman wants. Oh, logistic error again. Yeah, fine. Over to flooring, and that's going to be grass, which is fine. And then I want the extra. I want to have it so, like I said, this can come straight across if is necessary, which means the building goes in there. Yep, that's actually acceptable. So back over to grass, and I'm going to place in the grass to replace this. I don't actually know what it is. Is it just like long grass or something? I think it might be. But all we'll do is we'll just sort of follow the path and what we have on the other bit, and that should be fine. And then all of this is going to be building. And what sort of building? Well, I do want a bakery and I want a restaurant, and that's what's going to go in here. It's going to connect up to the mall here, so we're going to have a door there and a lovely sort of flower garden type thing where you can go and buy some flowers, and it's like a garden centre type thing. And then we'll have a bakery and a restaurant here, which will be an entrance this area, and then an entrance probably this side, and then maybe one from this side as well. So there'll be lots of ways in. And yes, they are still trying to escape. And they all have needs. Is it because there's so many awaiting lockdown? Solitary? Maybe, actually, looking at that. Oh my good grief. Potential CI. Recruit informant. Recruit informant. We're on that downward spiral now where basically... Well, there's a legendary prisoner as well. Yeah, we're on the downward spiral now where because we can't look after their needs, they're fighting about it, and every time they fight about it, they get more punishment, which means they can't look after the needs. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. However... Let's protective custody these guys. Dangerous. Where is that legendary prisoner? Is there only the one? One that I can see. So that person, you are now Supermax, which makes it easy for me to find you in this menu to remove you from the prison. Okay. we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. We have an issue to look at. Look at the needs, and they're absolutely ridiculous. 22 hours in lockdown. The guards just don't have the time. And if they need to be taken from here all the way over here, or even all the way down here where they may live, then it's a problem. And I don't know if it's an arrestable problem. I don't know if I can fix it. Well, I could give them more free time to look after the needs, but I don't think that is particularly the issue. I might... What on earth? I think it is just... Is it just staff? I just need more guards. I mean, possibly, but the money is... Well, it's heading south. So, I need to sort that out as well. Alright, next episode, I'm going to try and fix this danger level. At least we got this built, which is something. A nice little game shop. And if I manage to fix this calamity, I will be building the bakery and the restaurant. Let's see if any of that is actually true. Either way, hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series as it is thus far. As always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.